Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Kitija and I own a small jewelry business, and in this YouTube channel I show you how I make all sorts of different jewelry. Either is the one that I sell or something that you have suggested or something I just randomly found on, I don't know, Pinterest or something. So in today's video I'm gonna make this cute little ring. It's super easy to make. You only need a couple of things. This is how it looks from the back, from the front. Super cute, super easy, and it's resizable. So the things that I'm gonna use to make it are, I have 4 different pliers. So I have round nose pliers, then I have just like basic ones, I don't know what they're called. I probably should learn how to call them. And then I have the cutter one. And then I have some 3mm beads, and then some Miyuki beads size 11/0. And then as you can see, I have 2 different wires. The ones that I'm gonna work with is, one is 20, you can actually see here, 28 gauge. And then you can see here, this one's 22. I would suggest for the actual ring that you have thicker ones, so maybe go for like 20, probably maybe even 18 gauge, just to make sure that the ring is like nice and sturdy. But for this smaller one, the one that we're gonna make the flower from, 28 will be great. I think you can still make it with 26 as well, or like 30. It's just what you need to make sure that it bends nicely and you can work with it easily. Then obviously I have a mat, I always have a mat. And then I have this ring sizer, and that's just purely because I want to make the wire very round when I make the ring. But you don't necessarily need to have ring sizer. Maybe you can find something else that is like, would help you to make the shape of the ring. So before we start, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will forever be so grateful for all of you joining me on this journey of making all sorts of different jewelries. And I can't thank you enough for all the support you have given me so far, and I'm just so excited to see what the future is going to bring. So yeah, if you want to join me, and over 6,000 of you, 6,000, it's crazy. That's a big number. That's honestly, it's a big number. Come and join, and I will do my best to show you how to make so many different jewelries. You have sent me in so many requests, so I do work on them. Keep your eyes open. I will be posting a lot, so yeah, come and join me. Also, if you do have any suggestions, you can contact me either in comment section here, or you can find me on Instagram, TikTok or Pinterest. I use all of them. So yeah, let's get started. So we're gonna start with making the actual ring, and I'm gonna take the thicker wire. One thing you should probably know, the smaller the gauge, so for example 18 gauge is thicker wire, and for example 26 gauge is thinner wire. I used to didn't know that, by the way, and I couldn't understand the gauge, so I was like, what is this? I don't understand what that means. If you want thicker wire, if you're looking for example on the internet to find some supplies, look for the smaller number, so 18 for example, or 20. If you want thinner, go for the higher number, if that makes sense. I hope it does. As I always do, everything that I'm using I will link in the description box. I'm not saying to you that you need to go out and buy any supplies. I'm just showing you what I'm using, and you can just work with whatever you have at home as well. Okay, so I'm gonna start with making the flower first, because I think that's gonna be easier. That's just how I find it easier. But I took out the thicker wire. Yeah, you definitely need a thicker one than 20, what was it, 22. So go for like 18 gauge. So I'm taking out this thinner wire and I'm finding the end. I'm going to cut about 15 centimeters. And now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start wrapping the wire around the ring. So I hold the thicker one and then I take the thinner wire and just wrap it around, I don't know, 10 times. Like this. And now I'm going to take the bigger bead, which is going to be the middle bead, and just put it on the wire. Like so. And then I take the wire again and I just wrap it around one time. Like so. And now I'm taking 10 smaller beads and just putting it on the wire. And here you need to see, depends what size middle bead you take. If you have a smaller one, obviously you're gonna put less smaller beads. If you have a bigger middle bead, then you will need to put more of these smaller beads just to make sure that it wraps around nicely. Like so. And now I take this bit and just wrap it around the middle bead. Like so. And now I'm just gonna wrap this end around the bigger wire 10 times again. This is how it looks now. And what you need to do, just sort of like push it together a little bit, the wires here, because it might have like spread out a little bit. And now you need to cut the extra ends here. Like so. And now you take one of the pliers and just fold down the ends because they are sharp and you don't want to cut yourself. Okay, so this is how far we are now. Already looks cute, doesn't it? And now you can just take the ring sizer and go, if you have one, if not, just take something round and just put it on, and then you can bend the wire so it's nice and round. And the flower currently doesn't need to be right in the middle because for me it actually moves, so I can just move it about. Okay. This is what I have done. And then I cut it down. And now I can actually move this flower to be more in the middle, if that makes sense. Like this. It's going to be much better if you take thicker wire. And now I'm going to take the round nose pliers and I'm just going to take the ends and I'm going to like fold it backwards a little bit and then take the same end and just sort of like make a little loop. like so, and do the same thing on the other side. Bend it backwards and then just make a loop. So now it looks like this, and it's resizable, which is perfect, so you don't actually need to make a particular size. And this is it. Cute. Goes really well with my many bracelets, but this is the ring. This is the final result. This is how it looks on the back, and this is how it looks on the front. Cute. It looks so nice. It actually looks so nice. I'm always doing this. I'm just hyping myself up so much. But yeah, this is it. It's literally so easy to make. So remember, practice makes it perfect. I made a lot of rings until I got, like, not a lot, but I did make quite a few rings until I got comfortable making this one. So yeah, this is the final result. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.